Greetings, Troma fans, and welcome to Flesh Wound Horror. I'm Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
It's me.
And Pugs Dread.
Namaste. Howdy.
How are you gentlemen doing tonight?
Doing good. Always good when I get to talk Troma.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
I've got a bunch of those.
Did you get that when you played Toxic Avenger, Pugs?
I did. There was my reward. Directed by Lloyd Kaufman. So, fuck yeah.
That is still freaking awesome, Pugs, that you got to do that. That's, yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, I just thought he was kidding. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you are among the most definitive Toxic Avenger.
Well, it's good we know Troma people from our wrestling circle.
Yeah. But he did hold that information out on us, but that's fine.
I've known that.
Well, you held that from me then.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Ben.
Yeah. I could have swore it came up when we saw the Toxic Avenger screening.
Maybe I walked off or something, but no.
Oh, did you go to dinner too or no?
No, I had to leave.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that where it came up?
No, I've already known that, but I mean, I figured you would have then.
Nice.
We normally don't talk about him that often. I mean, like we don't randomly just talk about, so whatever.
True. Troma does come up often between us, though.
This is true.
Yeah,
this is true. And I know you were at the Gardena Cinema premiere of one of our or both of our films tonight, I believe, right?
No, it was I watched Occupied Cans for the first time with you, Dan.
Oh, okay. So Mr.
Yes.
Melvin.
I didn't see Occupied Cans on the big screen because that would have been phenomenal.
Yeah. I couldn't remember, but yeah, no. So you got to see that in person. Pugs Dread.
Oh,
Pugs Dread.
That's
porn name.
That's his extreme associate's name.
Hell yeah.
Pugs Dread. Yes, Tugs Dread is the thumb taker or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
two different people. I swear. So yes,
thumb's gone.
What are we covering first tonight?
Well, we'll go technically the oldest, I guess, kind of, but not really. But it is. I mean, it's older. I mean, it's the movie came out in 2025, but it's really an older movie. So we'll do Mr. Melvin first, since we already talked about Pugs. God damn it, we'll get his name right. We already talked about Pugs playing the Toxic Avenger at the Gardena Cinema at the West Coast premiere of Mr. Melvin, the supercut of Toxic Avenger Part 2 and 3. Finally, one movie is that it was always envisioned. I know me and Pugs have talked about this before, but now we got to talk to Dan about it. If
did it live up to the longevity of the hype?
Is this the version that should have came out originally? I guess is what we're gonna find out. Dan's take.
Kind of a complicated question because I've always enjoyed both of the sequels. Not everybody does. Toxie Goes to Tokyo was never.
I don't think 2's the biggest problem of the two. It's always been 3 that gets the most hate.
Yeah, that's true. But there are a lot of people that, quite frankly, crap on both. I love them,
including Lloyd himself.
Yeah, and I get that. I love them both. Now, I think this flows very well. Obviously, we severely shortened this trip to Japan, but a lot of the highlight stuff is still in there. And I don't know, it's like if you didn't know, but would you care if you're watching this for the first time? Would you feel like you're missing something? I don't think so.
I don't feel like there's anything, like when I watched it, like I didn't feel like there was anything missing I loved. Wasn't there one thing was missing for you, Pugs?
The shooting up of the video store.
Because there's a beginning of the video store part was missing.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't a big hindrance to my enjoyment of it at all. Like
Yeah, I was worried
Got to
that
kill your darlings.
going to be gone because of the way the credits were done. But
It runs 2 hours, 7 minutes with credits, and I'd say it flows well. I still love Claire. She's
see,
hilarious.
as the older I get, she is definitely at the bottom of my list of his blonde sidekicks.
I don't know.
And I don't know if that's because I know the behind the scenes stuff now too that makes me dislike her.
That probably plays a factor, dude.
But she's always
for people unaware, she was difficult.
But not even.
You mean
but I
being a
mean,
woman?
yeah. But I mean, my thing has always been like this era, and this goes for Class of Nukem High 2 and 3 also. This is like the cartoon era. This This feels more like in tune with Toxic Crusaders with gore and nudity than it does of Toxic Avenger 1 or 4.
Class of Nukem High scenes in
1
Toxic Crusaders, though.
And the rest. So, yeah, no. But I mean, it does. And I'll watch Return to Nukem High 2 and 3 and I'll forget, okay, these are a lot more explicit than I remember because I just have that cartoon tone in my head. So I probably envision like the Up All Night cuts in my head when I think of it. But then I watch, I'm like, okay, no, these are still pretty, there. And 2 and 3 of Toxic Avengers always felt that for me. And I've always enjoyed them. But as I've gotten older, and honestly, since we got Citizen Toxie, it really shows me like we should have had more of those than 2 and 3. But I think 2's always been the stronger movie, and I think there's more padding in 3. And I think even in this cut, a lot more is gone from 3 than 2.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. I probably rewatched 2 a little bit more when I think about it, but
and you have to remember,
I mean, they were also dealing with bigger budgets at this time too, so it kind of makes sense. Like, we gotta scale back a little, but they really didn't that much. Like, Troma never had like a big mainstream phase. Sergeant Kabuki Man was a super expensive movie, but it's not like they went super mainstream. That's still very much a Troma picture. And
check out the Deviant Vulture Skull cover of that song on YouTube now. There's no music video yet, but we're still working on that.
Soon.
I can't wait for the music video. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, no, I do think it cuts together very well. I wonder how it will play if you hate 2 and 3, which obviously we're all fans. Is it condensed enough that the haters are gonna turn around on it? Do you think?
I think if you don't like the tone, it's still there. But I think it is now now it's going to be like, because I know Pug's like, well, what if we made this a 90-minute version instead?
That's where I'm going, because I was like, the 2 hours and 7 minutes for a person that knows they don't really care for at least one of the movies, it's going to be a chore. But I think if you have love for Toxie, this is the way to go, because this was the original intention, and like the other stuff is just bonus. Or well, I should say this is bonus because you still have 2 and 3 if you decide to say fuck this one.
Yeah.
But I say check them all out, see which one you like more, because like now the further that I've gone away from it, I do enjoy Mr. Melvin getting both of those movies done in one shot as opposed to all 4. Because if I want to marathon it, I'm definitely throwing on Citizen Toxie. That's my favorite one.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet, and it's been bothering me, so that may happen today or tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
It's a nice way to get your fix for something new, Toxic Avenger. I mean, of course, we did have the remake, but in-house Toxic Avenger, it just feels like it's been forever. And
that's probably because it has been.
Yeah.
It has been, and it feels it too. I feel like we should be up to Toxic Avenger.
It's been a quarter century now, I believe.
Oh, yeah, at least, yeah. Actually, I think it's been a little. It's complicated with those movies because it's like they get announced and then it's like you have to wait forever to see it in some cases.
Well, no, I mean, these movies, again, like as it says now playing in theaters, you just have to check. It's not going to be playing like movies play like now. I mean, you just have to keep an eye out and look for it if you want to see it. Just like then. I mean, I saw it immediately. So
Where did you see Citizen Toxie?
on the $150 tape I bought from Troma.
Oh,
We've had
okay.
this
I thought you meant you
conversation
saw it.
before.
I thought you saw it theatrically.
Well, no, I didn't need to because I could buy a tape and get it immediately. But it was playing in LA. So
This was before I could go out on my own and do that. Although I had parents that would have took me, but like it didn't dawn on me to look for it. I just saw it on a shelf. I'm like, there's a fourth one. Fuck yeah.
yeah, the fact that like I could get it from Troma like made it like I didn't need to go see the movie in theaters. I mean,
And you're supporting Troma directly. That's
yeah,
awesome.
I mean Lloyd got 100, and then I bought the $80 version later. So I got the work print and the
$230. What's up?
Lloyd could probably fund an entire Toxic Avenger movie based on what you've spent on Troma over the last.
Todd funded Shakespeare Shitstorm, his very own favorite movie.
There you go.
That year.
I know this is kind of like a weird one to rate. I mean, how does it stack? I mean, when you go back now, and I know when you do, you're going to rewatch all the Toxic Avengers. Do you watch Mr. Melvin, or do you just rewatch 2 and 3 as is?
Mr. Melvin.
For now, I'm going Mr. Melvin.
Yeah.
But if I get a hair up my ass to make it longer, the director's cut or the director's uncut, yeah, I can do that.
I think my nostalgia is going to have me rewatch them as they were. But having said that, I still enjoy this cut. Yeah, to get a peek at what it was intended to be. But I think my nostalgia is still strong enough that I'll stick with some of the padding.
I can do 2, but 3 is too much for me. And I hate the fake Melvin. I mean, yes, I know I know Mark Torgel was unavailable or wanted to. I can't remember what the issue was, but like, yeah, I just can't he's so bad, but he's in both cuts. So it is what it is. So that's still my one complaint, but
it is what it is. Well, he's not signing at conventions like Torgel is. So people know what's
Torgel's an icon. The other guy's the one that people didn't like.
Shit, I should update my IMDb and then I can sign. Shit.
That's hilarious. I will buy an 8x10 from you, Pugs.
You can have one. You're a long time fan. Charge.
So what do you rate Mr. Melvin?
The last time we did this, I think we rated it, and I believe that was a 4.5, just because like the experience and like how good the how much I like the movies to put together. It's between a 4 and a 4.5, and I'm just gonna be kind because that was a great fucking time. 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, Todd.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm a 4.5 out of 5. Also, I'm
a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
So check it out.
And I know people have asked where they can see it right now. They're still touring it around now, playing in theaters. It is eventually supposed to come to Troma now. And I know there's been talks about physical media. I don't know about how soon. I know Refuse Films wanted to put it out in the UK, so I don't know if that's going to happen. But as of now, I know right now they're taking it around and touring with it, and it will eventually end up on Troma now. So
sweet.
Until then, keep your eye out.
Yeah, and support Troma now. There is so much on there. It's cheap. Lots of movies, not even just Troma.
Yeah, one of the ones we talked about yesterday is on Troma now. So.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, check that out. All right. So moving on next to more Troma action, this time from director Lily Hayes Kaufman. And that is the documentary Occupy Cannes. And in this, we follow Lloyd Kaufman and the Troma team on what could be their last trip to the Cannes Film Festival. The film dives into the underbelly of the glamorous event and offers a window into a vibrant subculture. So I fucking love this doc. And I'll start off by saying you don't have to be a Troma fan to appreciate this doc. I do think that this is one that works very well just for people who appreciate unique independent cinema, which Obviously, Troma is one of the last that is truly independent.
Even just creatives, dude. Like there's just an art in general.
Yeah, just art and and the suppression of art. It made you not like the CANNES people.
Dude, seeing the hurt in Lloyd's eyes fucking hurt me. I'm like, he's losing the magic. Like he feels the magic going away from what the event used to be for Troma. I didn't want to cut you off, but like, yeah, that was heartbreaking. I was like, I want to give Lloyd a hug right now. This is bullshit.
Yeah, I thought like one of the most telling things about it was when they showed them getting hassled because of their makeup and everything, which obviously nobody was being traumatized by their makeup, and then they were allowing the Pirates of the Caribbean cosplayers who had prop weapons on them, which in Europe is kind of a little even more taboo than it'd be here. There's just a lot of hypocrisy in this doc where I just
welcome to America. Well, even though it's France.
There's a lot of hypocrisy in this doc where it did make me feel really bad because it's just like putting the boot on the face of the little guy for no fucking reason other than to be elitist assholes. And although props to Tilda Swinton for taking a picture with Sergeant Kabuki, man.
Yeah.
She seemed to have a sense
Tilda's all right.
But yeah, no, if you're into movies, the movie business, I think this is fantastic. And it makes you fall in love with all of these, Troma regulars at the time. Catherine Corcoran, who of course went on to fame for Terrifier, the late great Doug Sackman, who I've met, never knew him or anything, but like that dude just seemed like just so fun. Like I wish I did actually know the guy or make a movie with the guy. He just seemed fun. And there is footage of him like pissing in hotel sinks and stories about drunken fights.
This is a great companion piece to all the Love You Cans, which they do show a lot of. All the old CANNES footage comes from that. That's just Doug on a drunken tear. I used to watch that hammered all the time.
Yeah,
so it was like hanging out with Doug, but it wasn't. So yeah.
No, that was just so cool to see. Zach Amico, who came up in the world since and still works with Troma. That's the thing too. Like you get these people like James Gunn that become huge. A lot would just pretend like they never had a Troma run, and yet a lot of these people continue to want to work with or at least support Troma, which I think says a lot.
Well, being lucky enough to be in the same presence as Lloyd, I'd want to work there too. He is a ball of fun and energy, but you can tell like there's gears rolling where he gets shit done. So like it's energizing to follow work for that dude.
Yeah, I mean, thanks to James Gunn, Lloyd got to be in the second best superhero movie.
And yeah,
Sorry, I know Batman's your number 2, Pugs, but you get the point. I mean, you're number 1. Sorry.
I got you.
You see those moments where, although not as bad as Tales from the Crapper, where if you really want to see Lloyd feel like he's defeated, the extra features on that, whoa. But also just the balls on the guy. Literally, he hangs brains in front of the fountain. He was not afraid. He was not afraid to go to jail. Which, for an older dude, like in a foreign country.
And a leader of his fucking army. Like, I'm not going to ask you to do anything I wouldn't do first, like Vince McMahon. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. And just doing it on a win because the guy, like, let's do this.
Right.
It took like 2 seconds to convince him to do that. And yeah, it is one that really makes you fall in love with Troma, even if you're not a Troma fan, which of course we all are. But there's so much charm to this. I think it is worth going out of your way to see. And you probably are maybe a Zach Amico fan. He's got like 10,000 podcasts or,
Juggalo Championship Wrestling and all that.
Yeah, he's like does a million different things now. And the celebrity interactions are kind of funny too. Michael Cera's one they corner and they can't get him to say he supports Troma. Dustin Hoffman pops by and
one of the Coen brothers.
yeah, the little Troma comedy bits that they throw in there are really funny. But yeah, do you know what, like, currently are they still like going each year? I haven't kept up with it recently.
I mean, after like I this was it. Like, I mean,
they called it. Okay, I didn't know if they ever tried. Kind of feels like one they go back for this.
Well, I don't know if they did, but I think they just realized it was a lost cause. Like, it wasn't.
Yeah.
And I don't think they would go back for this. I think they'd go back for something like if anything, the power of positive murder. I think that would be the next time they'd go, because that's, even though this is a Troma production, it's not like a feature.
Yeah,
I mean, but it would be something a good topic wise. I think this is, but
I think the stick is probably still crammed firmly up the ass down there.
I know. And you can't even, like, I'm not even gonna say it's the goddamn French. No, it's just capitalism. Same fucking thing that ruins everything here. It's all the fucking corporation, Lloyd knows what's going on. It's
what Lloyd tells you all the time.
The world's, it's all money. It has nothing to do with, like, everything else is a distraction.
Yeah, but Troma is still here. Troma has been in. I mean, how many movies now has it maybe been the last Troma movie? And there's
never been the last Troma movie. There's been the last Lloyd Kaufman directed movie. That's
what I'm saying is, I remember when Poultrygeist, like, that was like very, like, there's a lot of rumors like this has to do good or Troma could be done. I don't know how close that was to reality, or if that's just a rallying the troops kind of thing, but that's come up quite a few times. I've always been really scared that we'll just see that Troma is shuttering news, which would be awful. And I sincerely
hope. Banner.
Have you seen the amount of Toxic Crusader licenses there are?
That's why I had no idea. I mean, I knew it was like popular and special for some people, but that blows my mind that such a short-lived thing is killing it with the merchandise like it is right now. And yeah, it does. It warms my heart.
It made a big impact on a young brain, like that and Street Sharks. I didn't realize how short that was until recently, and I was like, "Fuck, I love that shit."
Kind of all of those were
Swamp Thing. I thought it was a whole freaking series. It was like 3 episodes, 4 episodes, if that.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, some of these cartoons around that time was, cowboys.
Just boys, so you got a season, like
unless you're Teenage from Mars,
unless you're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles selling figures up the ass, that they cancel your ass quick. Like, even going back to like Transformers and G.I. Joe, they're that original run, they packed a lot of episodes in. I mean, He-Man's another one that didn't have a long run, but they did like fucking 2 episodes a day. So it seems like. So there's like 100 episodes, but yeah, 13, and then they just kept them in rotation.
I probably asked you this before. What, like, is there something specific from Troma that you'd want as an action figure that's never been done? Because I mean, most of it.
I mean, hasn't been done, right? It's like
I want Melvin. I want. Basically the characters from the first movie, all in reaction style figures.
I think I'd have to go
Tito,
the blood sucking freaks playset.
A whole playset. That's cool.
Yeah, I want like Ralphus, like the darts and everything.
It's a crime we have not had a Kabuki Man figure.
That is,
there's customs out there, but yeah.
that feels like one I'm surprised they never licensed.
I want drunken Kabuki man with the dick out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a bit when I really sit and think about it that they could do merchandise wise with Troma. So I'll take a Lloyd figure.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have
Yeah.
like switch out heads for different things that he's
No. It has to be the figure from the end of Shakespeare's Shitstorm. That's what it needs to be.
We got to make this happen. Maybe we put it out in the universe and we'll get more Troma merchandise. I could go really in the
Okay,
weeds.
let's get a 3D printer. We'll make it happen.
I could go really in the weeds for stuff that we would never get, but like, fuck. Let's get Unspeakable. Let's get talk to Chad.
Hell
Farron.
yeah, that's a place that I want. But I mean, we didn't mention. I mean, like I did. We'll talk about this because we are talking about his daughters. I mean, his daughter directed this.
Coming up in the filmmaking world too.
Well, yeah, Lily Hayes, her sister. I did a Kaufman family triple feature because I watched Terra Firma, I watched Occupy Can, and I watched The Alabama Solution, the Oscar-nominated film from his other daughter, Charlotte.
Yeah, still on my list. I gotta get to it.
Which, yeah, spoiler, you know what I'm going to pick for that category. But if she doesn't bring her father to the goddamn Academy Awards, I'm not going to be happy.
Where is that streaming right now?
HBO Max, if you guys want to watch it. So, but yeah, I mean, and Lily Hayes herself, she's done a bunch of stuff too. I know. What did she do?
I think Troma might be in good hands. I mean, between Liam Regan and some of these people that I don't know who, like, if Lloyd decides to retire, who would be like the boss kind of deal. But I do think there are filmmakers out there that really get it, and we need Troma style films. And I know Troma is a broad banner, but the in-house style for sure. And we don't have a lot of people doing that. We don't have a lot of people being brave when it comes to the humor. And I always say, if you haven't really looked at the in-house stuff, it's very well written and more clever than I think a lot of haters give it credit for. I mean, my God, Terra Firma might be one of the funniest fucking movies ever made.
Yes, and I'm not going to guarantee it yet because I have to work with Greg on this, but I'm going to try to get that on Farce this year. I'm going to let Greg watch and see if he thinks Ozzy can handle it. So the spoiler, you get a little sneak peek of October. So fingers crossed. Because I agree, I do think it's humor. But again, we're still talking Occupy Cans. Like, I know we're just general Troma now, but definitely if you're able to see this, if it's playing near you, whenever it hits streaming, 100% worth your time. I know people don't really like to go to the theater for a documentary, but I'm telling you that if you're a fan of Troma, if you're a fan of independent filmmaking,
you're just curious to see what Cans looks like from the outside.
It is great. 100% go out of your way to see it. I mean, I'll just go ahead and kick it off. I'm a 5 out of 5. Easy.
I'm a 5 as well.
Count me in. I'm a 5 out of 5. This is a great piece. Emotional roller coaster because I'm happy when the light's happy. I'm fucking crushed when they get some bad news. Yeah. And yeah, it's fantastic.
It is indeed. And I hope maybe somebody with the money will, or maybe there needs to be an Indiegogo to get Troma a giant banner at Cannes.
James Gunn can fund this himself.
James Gunn can fund that himself. And I think that would be the best ending to this. It should just be a big banner that says Troma and it's got Lloyd hanging brains on it. That is like the best from the documentary. That is the best way to do, or you just have Tilda Swinton and Sergeant Kabuki Man. That would be kind of fun.
I think we found the cast for the Return of Kabuki Man.
Tilda? Fuck yeah. And the Oscar goes too.
Can you imagine the Lloyd Oscar speech?
Oh my God. Sally, you're out. Cuba, too bad. It is Lloyd's time.
Yeah.
Him just getting up there and shitting up.
We're gonna have to watch all the red carpet live now, so we might be extra on our watch along because I got to see a glimpse if that man gets on the red carpet. I mean, she could take her husband or whatever.
Fuck that.
I don't know,
Lloyd.
but you take your goddamn father, Lloyd. No, Lloyd, you wouldn't have gotten the goddamn business. But
man,
and when you win, get him up there.
He'll top Borat. He'll do something insane, I bet.
No.
This place sucks.
He'll probably be on his best behavior, but it'll probably be more like when the Hulk shows up to the awards and Dan rolls his eyes. What's his name? I forget the Hulk's name.
Which one?
The current one.
Mark Ruffalo?
Oh,
yeah.
Ruffalo. I don't think Ruffalo would have a sense of humor about it, but like somebody.
No, I meant like he goes on his little political rants.
Oh. I could see him doing something really funny with Sean Penn, who doesn't have.
Well, maybe Snoop Dogg will be because he's like doing all the red carpets now. I know he just did the Globes. So
is the interviewer?
Troma fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go watch the video. It's fun.
Awesome.
All the celebrities are more excited to see him too.
I believe it, dude. His little commentary at WrestleMania 39 was fucking hilarious. So yeah.
Like I know like him and your buddy the Running Man are neighbors, not the new one. What's his name? Twisters.
Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
They're neighbors.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's badass.
So yeah, but
yes, good luck.
Oh my God, I can't wait for Glenn Powell to be in a Hood movie. That'd be fucking awesome.
Need like a Training Day type thing, but with like Ice-T in the Denzel role, and then Glenn Powell, even though he's like 40.
I really do think Dan thinks Ice-T's acting chops are a lot higher than they actually
Ice-T
are.
is the fucking man, Tom.
I love Ice-T.
That's not what's in question.
I would put Ice-T in Hamnet if I had power.
Okay, but see, you're not getting what I'm saying, Dan. I'm just saying,
where for art thou, motherfucker?
Ice-T plays Ice-T. It's like most rappers, they play what they play. So I'm not going to see.
It's
play anything.
Detective Tutuola. It's Ice-T. It's the same.
Ice-T could be Black Forrest Gump, and it would work.
You're right.
It worked.
We're actually on the same fucking page. We're just coming at a different angle, sir.
He could be Forrest Gump.
Ice-T fucking rules.
I have more faith in Ice-T than you do. And
You're not listening.
He's diverse. He can play all sorts.
That is one thing he is not as diverse.
More better than Ice Cube.
Ice Cube does the exact same thing and plays Ice Cube every time. The same thing Ice-T does. The same thing LL Cool J does. The same thing every fucking other rapper does, except for Will Smith.
We'll have to have the
Although
great
he probably takes his mask off
later
when he's in wherever the day takes you and his other fucking weird stuff. So maybe, yeah, never mind.
We'll have to have
between the lines on that
definitive Ice debate.
No, see, you turn it into an Ice versus Ice debate. It's not. It's a rapper actor debate. Corrupt. Snoop Dogg. They all play themselves.
I think we could have a head-to-head on movies.
Okay,
we do it here.
Dan, you're having
the best Ice ever.
The
best Ice is vanilla.
There, no, that is the worst. The worst goddamn Ice.
Disagree.
Just because he was fucking hanging with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's all you need.
I don't even. There wasn't even a word for cringe at that point yet. But even as a child, I was like, ugh.
Nah, man, I was a perfect age.
One shitty movie and a song that he ripped off. That's all.
There's an extra dent in there.
Okay, we're talking about two different things. See, Dan always has his own arguments.
My argument is Ice-T's the man. He's the definitive Ice. Above all else.
Well, you know.
You can throw Ice Train in there. You want to go
Stop saying Ice before I get too carried away.
Yeah, okay.
This is true.
Well, anyway.
Well, that would suck. So
or carried away.
Yeah. Away. Or worse. Well, you're not.
Half?
Well, yeah, but try not to. Yeah. Being good.
On that note, Guys, check out Occupy Cans and Mr. Melvin. Support
Yeah.
Troma. As always, Troma now is a great value. So get on there, check some stuff out, and we will see you back here next time. Good night. Go cornhole a blind bitch.
See, now I want a different sign off, but I wasn't ready for it. God damn it.
I'll just do that every time now.
Money's on the dresser.
I'll see you in Disneyland.